Welcome to VINDAL'S Academy. Let us simplify this equation on the board. Let's go. So I have that x is equal to 2 root x minus 1. Now, I do not like problem in mathematics, so I'm going to remove these 2. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2, have x all over 2, which is equal to root x minus 1. So at this point, I have a radical, I have a problem. Let me show you another way to write this equation. I'm going to write it by saying this is going to be x over 2 equal to x minus 1 all raised to power 1 over 2. So at this point, I have a power of 1 over 2. Another way of writing it is writing it as root x minus 1. So at this point, I cannot be able to enter inside this room, inside these brackets, except I remove this power. So how do I remove this power? I'm going to raise them all to the power of 2, and I'm going to do that to two sides of the equation, because in order to balance and give everybody what they deserve, whatever you do to the right hand side of an equation, you must do it to the left hand side of the equation to settle everybody. So at that point, this 2 is going to cancel this 2. And remember, this 2 has numerator and denominator. Everybody must have equal divide of that power of 2. So that means x is going to be squared and 2 is going to be squared to give you 4. And this is equal to x minus 1. So at this point, I am having a fraction. What should I do? I have to clear the fraction. Some people say cross multiplication, even though it is not a rule in math. So what should I do? I will clear the fraction. Using the denominator, I'm going to multiply this by 4. I'm going to say 4 bracket x squared all over 4 is equal to 4 bracket x minus 1. And this cancels this. I have x squared, which is equal to 4x minus 4. So at this point, I have a quadratic equation. How do I do? I'm going to have x squared minus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. In order to simplify this, I have to factorize this quadratic equation. How do I do that? I'm going to ask myself, what are the factors of 4 that can multiply themselves? What are those two numbers that can multiply themselves to give me 4? When they add themselves, they're going to give me minus 4. I'm going to say they are minus 2 times minus 2 will give me what? 4. Minus 2 is going to give me minus 4. Therefore, I'm looking for minus 2 and minus 2. So I'll just say x minus 2 and x minus 2. Therefore, this means that x is equal to 2 twice. Why should I say twice? I mean that there are two, the solution